Match day 4 of the Premier League, which will see us move to the international break, and of course, you don't want to see your team lose ahead of the international break,
because it's going to be a long one.
Yeah.
Remember, this video is proudly sponsored by BetPower, and that is why you can see we have a new studio. Of course, our background is looking
Brian
neat.
is bowling. Okay? If you could see where our videographer Rock is seated.
Yeah. Very cool place. And he was saying that the money BetPower has given us is making me fatter, but no.
No,
we look good for now, and
you're not fat.
I'm fluffy.
You're unfit.
Listen, let's get to business, and I think we have the weekend coming up.
I'll do a quick review, then we go to the matches. Of course, we saw Mikel Arteta making another trial and error, fixing a team which doesn't need fix. Kiwior playing on the left back, Thomas Partey starting at the right back, and of course, Kai Havertz maintaining his position, Gabriel Jesus coming in the stoppage time, and of course they were held to a 2-2 draw. That is a blow for Arsenal, early blow. Trust me, 2 points dropped, and they matter. Newcastle United, of course, controlled the game, scored, took the lead against Liverpool. Before Van Dijk was sent off, giving Newcastle all the points. I mean, the chance to control the game. Of course, they did, but Nunes happened, and the game ended 2-1 in favor of Liverpool. Manchester United conceding 2 goals in the 4th minute, but strong comeback combined with a red card and a penalty. United won 3-2. It's another display I'm sure you don't want to see again, right? Manchester City close to being shocked by Sheffield United. A team which played good total football. But unfortunately, Rodri happened, and in the almost at death end, that's how Sheffield United were beaten. Chelsea got their first win, first points of the season with Sterling shining, and of course they beat the newly promoted Luton. 3-0, 3 goals to 0. I want you to pick just one match. Talk about it briefly.
Well,
just one. Any match you feel you should.
I'm going to go for the Liverpool and Newcastle game.
Newcastle, okay.
Yeah, so it was a good match, end-to-end kind of match before Van Dijk was sent off, of course, which I, as a Man United fan and a rival, I think was too harsh. He was supposed to be just booked, maybe a yellow card for that offense. Well, I watched the match and it was interesting. Nunes happened, and he scored fantastic goals. And I thought I was ruling out Liverpool, I mean, for this season. But I see they're dropping very good performances, even with 10 men.
And that's how a champion...
or a title contender should do. And I just don't know how they do it. But they kind of like get the job done. I didn't believe what I saw in that game. I thought Newcastle would win that game. Even in the last, in our predictions, in our preview in the last match day, I mentioned that Newcastle were to beat Liverpool. Of course, fantastic save from Alisson to deny Almiron, and they hit the post. But, I mean, it just shows you how Liverpool are a force again this season. And they're going to give the rest of the teams which are fighting for the title a run for their money. And that is why I picked that match, because Klopp did his thing and he beat Eddie Howe as always. He's beaten him like 10 out of 10 times.
10 out of 10 times. It's different teams.
Bournemouth and Newcastle. How about you?
And
one
I
game?
think I will go for Arsenal versus the recent match Arsenal played against Fulham, the derby, and I feel at some point it's disappointing for the Gunners to drop 2 points. The reason why I picked this match, I feel it was courtesy of Arteta why they dropped the 2 points, and you could also tell why. Arteta making a lot of trials, which I feel still we are still in the friendly matches, trying to build the team. And if this trend continues, then I'll rule out Arsenal from title contender, because that's not how a team which wants to challenge for the title plays.
Yep.
Arsenal have what it takes to challenge for the title, but those tactics used by Mikel Arteta might mess up the team. Bring in the right players, and of course I saw a team like Fulham with a red card, but still fought and secured a point at the Emirates.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Yep. Just one question on the Arsenal. Like, we've had like a session where we've been discussing the combined 11 between Manchester United and Arsenal, and you picked Raya over Ramsdale. You don't believe Ramsdale can win you the league?
No, Ramsdale can, but the current Ramsdale won't. That's what I'll say.
That's all.
Yeah, because you need somebody, you see, like, let me bring in David De Gea, someone who could make saves.
Yeah.
Goalkeepers will also win you titles if you don't know. Because if goalkeeper plays role, ensure you don't concede, then you have somebody up front like Saka who will score goals.
That's true. That's true.
So Arteta needs to make a lot of decisions and changes.
And it's actually the same thing that I just mentioned when I was discussing the Newcastle game.
Yeah.
Nunez might have won Liverpool the points, but Alisson won them their game.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because if Liverpool conceded the second goal,
game over.
That could be done and dusted.
Yep. So let's embark on what we have during this weekend.
Yep.
And probably you have something on your end, maybe?
I'll give you like 30 seconds.
I know where you're going.
To talk about West Ham United.
I know where you're going.
Yes.
Yeah. So
they shocked the world, beating Brighton.
And that's not a shocker. They've shown that they can. They beat Chelsea 3-1.
Because when you look at the way Mitoma and Co have been playing.
Yeah. It was scary, like to meet Brighton at that stage.
It was very easy.
And beating them 3-1 at their yard means West Ham means business. And this credit goes to Moyes. David Moyes has done a good job at West Ham, and you gave me 30 seconds, but it could be more, because I'm going to talk about Paqueta and Antonio and the whole of the defense line for West Ham. They're just doing a good job, you know. Even Areola. So I think they are building a force again. They were like almost being relegated last season. Yeah. And now they stay at the top.
From relegation and now to challenge.
Exactly.
To claiming like points after points.
And then they won that Conference League as well. So Moyes is doing a very good job. And I don't know.
Reinforced.
So they're playing Luton on Sunday. They're going to take the 3 points, I think.
Your prediction?
3-0.
I'll go for something like 2-0.
2-1.
2-0.
Okay, I still stay for 3-0.
Okay, now we move straight to weekend matches. And of course, the main question is, will Chelsea get another point? Will Arsenal try to get back to winning ways? Will Aston Villa stop Liverpool? So, yes, so we start on Saturday. We will see
Burnley playing Tottenham.
Burnley taking on Tottenham. Burnley is a team which played interesting football against Manchester City.
Yes, but they still lost 3-0. They had another good game against Aston Villa. They lost 3-1. And Tottenham have been on a good run, aside from the cup where they were knocked out by...
First team.
Yeah, by Fulham. They were knocked out by Fulham during the midweek. And it's going to be a tough match. I still think Tottenham can do better. Their new manager said he's doing what Pep does, so it means he's learning from the best. Yeah. And I think Tottenham are on a good run. I still don't know where this run will end, and I think it will continue.
They still have the gas.
Yes, they will still continue in this game to do better, and I'm going for a 2-1 win Tottenham. How about you?
I think it's going to be easy match for Tottenham. Of course, Burnley will trouble them, but at the end of the day, they'll get the job done. So I'm picking a 3-0 win for Tottenham. Yes, and the same day, we'll see Chelsea hosting Nottingham Forest at Stamford.
Right. An interesting match to look forward to, because Nottingham gave Manchester United a run for their money. They just made a mistake by staying backwards after, like at the back, defensively, defending. And they gave Manchester United a chance to go at them. I think if they played better, they would have come with at least a point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think they are an organized team. We have to give credit where it's due. You never know, Chelsea might be lost in the Forest again, but I think this game might end in a draw of 1-1. How about you?
I think Chelsea are doing well. Now we expect Sterling to go psyched up because I got a goal over the weekend. And of course, it's not easy match for Chelsea as well, but I expect them to edge Nottingham Forest by 2-1. A 2-1 victory. Not so far from your draw. Then we'll see a team which held Arsenal to a 2-2 draw.
Fulham facing Man City.
Defending champions Manchester City.
Yes, another good match to watch.
Yeah.
I've been following Fulham matches and they're playing quite some good football. Although against Man City at Etihad, it's going to be a tough match for them, you know. And tactically, always Pep does his thing, especially at Etihad. And Fulham might score 1, but I can see at least 3 goals for Man City. So I'm going for 3-1 win Man City. How about you?
Close one where, if you remember, I had said Man City might beat Sheffield United 2-0. City are playing good football, but I feel the goals are not coming in plenty like City of last season.
Yep.
And I think it will be another close match, and it might end with a 2-1 victory for Manchester City. That is for Saturday. Let's talk a little bit about Brighton, team which looked bright at the start of the season. And of course, we thought Newcastle were going to be a new team this season. And they lost to Newcastle United lost to Liverpool.
Yep.
A team with a red card, and Brighton, of course. You told me they were not shocked. They were beaten.
They were beaten.
By Aston.
Yeah, Moyes came with a better strategy. Brighton had the whole of the possession, but at the end of the time, Moyes ran away with the points, and it was a comfortable win for them. Antonio was just taking the chances and scoring. So this clash is going to be a good one as well to watch. Newcastle, they played well against Liverpool, but they switched off the last minutes of the game. I think they thought they won the game, and that's what might have costed them. They were absent-minded when the game was ending, and for this one, it's going to be a tricky one. It's going to be end-to-end because no one will want to lose that game, you know.
Yeah.
So a prediction for me will be a 1-1. Because I'm thinking they will all bring their guns out, all the teams. And Mitoma will have a good game again. Don't think he'll score. Maybe Ferguson to be on the score sheet. And for West Ham, Antonio Bowen, one of them. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw. How about you?
I think I'll give a shocking prediction, of course. I'm seeing Newcastle United losing their 3rd consecutive match.
Wow.
2-1 to Brighton.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait and see.
Rock, put all your savings there, 10 shillings. And we talk about as Liverpool taking on Aston Villa.
That was on Sunday, right?
Yes. Unai Emery's men visiting Anfield.
Well, this is a good match as well to look forward to. Liverpool, as I said, they are...
they're hitting the ground now.
They're hitting the ground, and they are proving me wrong. I didn't expect them to be this good, I mean. So, but against Aston Villa, it's going to be a difficult match as well. The advantage Liverpool have here is they are at Anfield. Anfield is a tough ground to go to, but I still think Unai will give Klopp
nightmare.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
And it will be an entertaining game, though I see Liverpool like they will come back with the mojo, like they want to win now more, and I'm seeing a 2-1 win for Liverpool. How about you?
Aston Villa is a team which can score. Good thing enough. They can concede.
Yep.
So it will be an entertaining match, and I see a very late winner for Liverpool. Maybe Nunes scoring the winning goal in the stoppage time, and they grab a 3-2 victory. Yes.
Salah might come back on the score sheet as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the weekend, but we
won't mention Manchester United versus Arsenal because
of course
we've talked about that match during our combined 11 episode. So go and check out combined 11 Arsenal versus Manchester United. Yes,
yeah,
the prediction, the analysis, everything.
And everything is there.
Yeah.
I killed you on that one.
It's okay.
As we will kill you on
It's okay.
Sunday.
We have some footage for banter. Whoever loses, if it's a draw, we have footage. If it's a win for Arsenal, we have footage. And if
it's gonna be noisy before Sunday.
If it's a win for Arsenal, there is footage. If it's a loss for United,
there's footage. Yeah, but Manchester United, we're gonna slaughter someone. And yeah, we've come to the end of this episode, courtesy of Bet Power. Again, we are proud to have been sponsored by a big company like that. We always look forward to every match day. And yeah, for now, we will say it's been a good time until maybe after the international break again. We're gonna see you again. So my name is Brian.
They call me Vincent.
And this
is the Liquid Sports Show.